Where have I been? I thought Baja Blast was just... What weird Mandela effect bullshit is that? Skipping frames because I opened up... Of course I open up my fucking browser to do something and it's like, nope. We're gonna get back into it. Let's go jump back into the action. Yeah, Hugo Cook. In pursuit of said permanent economic advisor to the dominant Titan, he is loyal for his country, taking advantage of his position to benefit himself and himself alone. After learning that the outlaw, the man who slew the love of his life, Benedicta. But I thought Benedicta fucked other dude. Like, you, because I know Hugo's not the dude that she was in bed with. Yeah, Barnabas, yeah. That's...
Did you learn everything you needed?
Sure. Which is like, it's weird because, but I also feel like she fucked Sid too. And she had a thing with Sid too. So I do have access to my chambers right up here.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole it. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Sure. We're gonna do some more choring. All the choring.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived. Oh, no.
Okay.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Bro, I have a whole desk and all, bro. Like, I've moved up in the world. I have moved up in the world. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving. So make it a point to check the reading desk upon the hideaway. Ow. Skipping frames. The Republic's play. When I Gav, the Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have summoned the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return, Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
Yep.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Or... Bro, she cut that brand off my face, though?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
They are.
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
It is.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
Hold her
You're
hand.
trying to change that. We're trying to change that.
Hold her hand.
And to me, that's no burden.
Oh.
I know, but
Where's she wearing one glove?
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
The fact that they know Joshua's still living, that's amazing. The double swerve, bro.
did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Yeah, him and his bootleg Organization 13 fucking robe.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
He has him in him.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I guess not.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
I wouldn't be banking on it, my guy. Just for the sake of you. You're not ready. You're not bulletproof for that. I don't remember her wearing a glove last time, but again, I know she wields a sword,
A
so.
world without mother crystals. To sit.
Are you right, Joe? We're on our next lead. Are we trying to invade somewhere else, destroy another mother crystal? Ooh, look at my boy! Boy dripped out. 5 years later.
And so the North is lost.
All of it.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
We're trying something. That's the important part.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
That ain't good.
Very well.
We about to roll out here. It's not good if she's gone missing. The Gathering Storm. Oh, we're gonna make haste. If she's missing, oh no,
What
we're
would make Martha leave the rest?
yeah. It's not good. Yeah, it's not good if she's gone missing.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
A couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Or make sure that we bring the bodies back to bury them. Speak with Otto. As long as there's only one fucking side quest to do, that's all that matters. And hopefully it's something that I can do when I'm out and about.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
Damn, they keep throwing that fucking bar out.
Might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Cock and ball. Jesus Christ. So how do we get up? Dude. Open world. Eastfold. Is it like worth us to like travel around? North Reach. What's up here? The dim. Ace pool. Nothing soft just yet. I don't know, has all lost for purpose, no struggling to find its new identity. What's here? I'm gonna go back to where we were at.
Do you see anything you like?
No.
That's the best I can do. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital.
There's two things would have been different.
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoint's open to all. You'll find little beyond Northridge, though. When the throne moved south, most with any sense followed.
Okay.
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the Eyrie were breached by someone. Or something. The steward was in town earlier looking for men to come and repair it. But no one was keen to help.
How much longer do we have to be here? We should be in the Dominion.
Have you not heard? The capital has been abandoned. There's naught left here for anyone but ghosts.
Okay. Well, if you're warning me to not backtrack, which is fine. I don't want to backtrack. What I do want to go is whatever this spot is, because that marker. Training grounds. They're not training here anymore. That's all but, oh, they're training here still.
You want a spot on the Dominion walls? You'll need to do better than that!
That big ass blue chocobo. Yeah, those birds aren't.
Company. Out of our way.
To me, flames!
I also feel like because of that quest board, we're gonna be back in places where we normally visited. Wow. Wow. Well, that's another mother crystal there. Like, that shit towered that fucking castle, and it's now gone. I wonder if there's fucking still ether zombies still running around, though. That'd be fucking fun to see. That's actually one thing that I will actually take the time to backtrack, and I think we're gonna spend this time backtracking. I mean, I think that'd be fucking cool. What's out here? Am I fighting this? I'm a little rusty. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.